Hi guys, today is day 11 of stay at home. Well, day 11 for me, for the country, I think it's day 15 or 16. Anyway, but I started doing a backyard makeover and I forgot to do the before. So before I get too far along, I'm gonna do a little before. So this one here, this patch over here, was completely overgrown with these cacti because they grow out of the roots and then all of a sudden. So the two original that I posted are the two original that I planted are these two, and then these three are volunteers that came out of the roots, and there were a bunch of more, and it looked so bad. So what I did is the little ones I put over here in water. Those guys over here, as you can see, I have some agaves as well, and I'm gonna let the roots sit in water for a few days, and then I'm gonna plant them in different places. So the agaves, I pulled a few, you saw them over there in the bucket. I pulled a few from here, but there's some left, so I can show you how they're popping up like weeds. Like this little guy here, you see? And then this one, this is the original agave. This one popped up here. As a matter of fact, this agave was overgrown out in front of the house. I brought it here, and out of this came out, and then this one came out, and this one as well. This is all from the root system, and you see how they're popping up here, but that's not like this one. There is no need to be there, but I can't pull it because it's too wedged underneath. And then there were a bunch of them that were growing here, but this is another thing I'm doing. So I'm pulling out the cacti to plant them later, the agaves. What else is going to change? So these are my patio chairs, and they're 7 years old, so they have holes in them. So eventually, whenever we have a bulk stuff pickup, I'm gonna take them out. I'm not gonna reveal the new chairs yet. What else I'm gonna change? These two bar stools. So I haven't been in a backyard since last summer, and you see what the weather does here to furniture. So these guys, these two bar stools, guys, they're not guys. I'm gonna repaint them and reupholster them. Here, so these palm trees, we got them from Moon something nursery 5 years ago. They haven't grown 1 inch, but they were totally overgrown with leaves. So I'm gonna fertilize them here in a little bit. And I did cut over all the overgrowth. So the overgrowth, I'm gonna drop my phone in the pool. The overgrowth was like the one on these guys here, and I'm trying to figure out how to chop those because they're really sharp. Plus the gopher snake lives there. Why am I out of bread? And what else? Let me see now. There was something else I was gonna do. So this is the general patio area. I'm cleaning it right now. I'm gonna wash the windows as well, and then over here I have a bunch of herbs and spices and stuff like that. I'm gonna pick the chamomile for tea and let it dry, and then I'll plant something else. Over there, that's a garden bed. I'm gonna plant some produce there. Oh man, and one last thing. This bush, actually, I'm gonna have landscapers here on Thursday to trim it because it's a really nice bush, but it's overgrown, and you see how it's dropping down. So that has to be fixed on Thursday. And then this is one of my raised garden beds. And last year I was growing lettuce and spinach and radishes in it. And then this spring, I guess, or this winter, started raining, and there were seeds and stuff started growing. So I'm gonna pick the salad. So I'm gonna eat the salad in the next couple of days, and then the rest I'm gonna pull out and I'm gonna replant with stuff. Then these are the rosemary bushes, and they're so overgrown. I'm gonna trim those. I'm gonna get rid of all the rat traps because we don't have rats anymore. That's the other rosemary bush. Those rosemary bushes were smaller than this plant when I bought them, about a third of this plant a few years ago. They grew pretty quickly. I think that's it, but I will show you when everything is done. So this is what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days, since we are pretty much not allowed to leave the house and I can't really go out for hikes. There are a couple of hikes that I can go to, but I have to drive there, and since our business is completely dead, I'm trying to save money, so I'm gonna go out hiking maybe twice a week, because the hike, it's quite a ways for driving. All right, I will talk to you soon. This is the beginning of the patio makeover. Bye guys, stay safe.